If you want some, come get some.
This is such good
I am the visionary. I am a revolutionary. I am Seth.
I can give the belt to Dusty, but I can give it to my mama. I can give it to my mommy.
Acknowledge me.
What up, what up, what up, guys? We're back with another episode of Rasslin with Ryan. How you doing, Mike?
What's up? What's going on, Ryan? How are you?
I'm good. Just finished watching Raw. It feels kind of nice to see Raw earlier.
Right. I told you earlier I can get used to Rob, being on at like 11 o'clock a.m. for
I
some.
could, yeah, I could totally get used to it. So, and that's the cool thing about Netflix is that they're able to do that because when it's on cable TV, you have to wait until
Exactly.
like the same time, like 5 p.m., whatever it may be. But on
Yeah.
Netflix, it's like, nah, they'll wherever they're at, you can watch it live, which is what I really like about it.
Exactly. Yeah, it's pretty cool. They could be in Paris, France, oui, and we could be watching it.
Phenomenal, la 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 la.
We could talk about some of the chants that we heard from WWE's weekend in France, Paris,
El Francais.
El France. How did you enjoy the weekend?
Oh, I loved it because my goat beat that bum ass Logan Paul in
No,
a banger. That match was a banger.
it was.
Shout out to the GOAT for back-to-back PLE bangers
You know,
and carrying the weight. So
carrying the weight. Now, look, I'll admit this, man. Before John Cena's retirement tour, and even in the beginning of the retirement tour, I was telling you he was washed because he didn't do anything to tell us otherwise. Especially that WrestleMania main event. That WrestleMania main event was hot garbage. Now I know you loved it for different reasons,
yes,
but all that said, it was not a good wrestling match.
no, it would no. I'll admit it. Yeah, no, it was. I wouldn't say it was the worst WrestleMania. I think there's been a couple that were worse than that, but it definitely wasn't like an all-time great. It was no, that match was it was bad. It
Yeah,
was bad.
yeah, and so. We didn't actually see him step it up into the ring until he faced Randy Orton. That was a little bit better than WrestleMania. Wasn't great, but it was better. And then we saw him in the ring with CM Punk, and then that's when we started talking like, oh wow, like that's that's kind of John Cena turning back the clock a little bit. I did not expect John Cena in the month of August to have two really back-to-back bangers like that. What first against Cody Rhodes, and then the other against future world champion,
God.
salt of the earth guy, Logan Paul.
Yeah, so I think you got to give props to the GOAT because it's like this is your retirement tour. He's 48 years old and he's still showing why he's the greatest of all time. The crowd in Paris was loving Cena. Like it was really cool to see like their thank you Cena sign and then the song they were doing for John Cena sing and then also singing his theme song. And when he did the five knuckle shuffle, man, that the you can't see me was probably the loudest I've ever heard.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. No, it was great. And the fact, they were singing his theme song, rapping to it. It was great. And they did that for a lot of superstars during the weekend, especially for AJ Styles right now on Raw.
Yeah, I know you hated the end result of Cena and Logan Paul, but
I just think, I was going into it thinking, how could they not have Logan Paul win? That would have been the best win of his career at that
yeah, it said the
point.
same thing about Austin Theory. Look what happened.
Well, Austin Theory is talented. He's a talented wrestler, but he's not Logan Paul. Logan Paul is
He's better than Logan Paul.
no, Logan Paul is elite.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
We're not gonna get into this right now. I'll just say it. Right, there's nothing you can say that's going to get me to like Logan Paul, and there's nothing you can say that can convince me that he's actually a good wrestler.
You can say that he had a great match with John Cena.
Because John Cena carried him. Yes.
No.
Just like all his opponents have carried him.
Yes. Okay. Look.
Seth Rollins carried him. LA Knight carried him. The Miz carried him.
It takes two to tango, okay?
Roman Reigns carried him.
It takes two to tango. You can't have consistently good matches and not be a good wrestler.
Yeah, well, you say he hasn't had a bad match. His match against AJ Styles was trash. That match was trash.
Doesn't matter. I don't think it was trash.
Yes, dude, I barely watched that match. I got so bored.
Look, dude,
That was my piss break.
that was your piss break. Oh,
Yeah, that was my piss break match.
that was your piss break.
Yes.
No. No, what look, Logan Paul is an elite athlete in
No.
the ring. He is better than 90% of the wrestlers in WWE.
You say what you want. I'm never gonna say anything nice about him ever.
I know you won't. I know you think he's a heck of a guy. He's a
No,
swell man.
no, he's a terrible human being.
Those are your words. Not
Not just my words.
they do
Not just
not
my
reflect
words.
the views of Lace 'em Up Sports Media.
Hmm?
They do not reflect the views of Lace 'em Up Sports Media. They are solely Ryan Hernandez. We here at Lace 'em Up Sports Media, we love Logan Paul.
No,
If
no,
you do,
no,
love Logan Paul. Logan Paul,
no.
if you ever want to come on the podcast, you are more than welcome.
Oh no, you're the last person we're asking on this show.
Yes, we are. I mean, look,
Oh,
we look at Logan Paul. I know you're watching right now. That's how much of a swell man you are. If you ever want to come on podcast, you are more than welcome to. We could talk about your business adventures.
if you ever come on this show, I will. Is the day I quit. Lace them up. I'm dead serious.
It's the day it's gonna get the most views.
We'd get more views if we had the GOAT on.
The GOAT.
Yeah,
John
if we
Cena
had
too.
John Cena on, it'd be better.
John Cena, he's welcome too, but most importantly, Logan Paul. Anyway,
Anyways, the right guy won. I'm glad Cena won. It was cool to see him hit a Styles Clash. I wasn't expecting that.
I was not expecting that either.
Yeah, he hit a Styles Clash, and then he did he did a Christopher Daniels move.
Mm, yeah. Um, John Cena breaking out a lot of moves that which we would never expect him to do, especially at his age, especially considering. But you know
We
what?
thought
This is it for Cena. He
yeah
only has what, two more matches left?
he has 8 dates left.
8 days left.
Yeah,
It's
8 dates. Yeah, and we saw Cena hit the end of days. Shout out to Baron Corbin.
oh my god, bum ass Corbin. See, that is a wrestler. Actually, you know what? He can come on the podcast too. Anybody's welcome. Anybody's welcome. We love
Except
him.
Logan Paul
No,
and Jake
Paul. Logan
No.
Paul, Jake Paul, all the Pauls. Chris Paul.
Chris Paul, yes.
Logan
Yeah. But
Paul. Paul Levesque.
ooh, we gotta have some words with him. Because he fumbled big time tonight.
Oh, tell us about it, Ryan. Tell us about it.
You had a hot crowd in Paris loving AJ Styles, serenading him. It's a perfect moment to give him the IC title, and they give us the same crap every week. El Grande Americano helps Dom retain, and I think it was a stupid booking decision.
They should have given the title to
Because I know they want Dom. It's like I don't think Dom should have the IC title and the AAA Mega Championship.
yeah.
I don't, because I do think he's going to win the AAA Mega Championship.
Yeah, but they want
both.
that Intercontinental title on that show. Otherwise, they would have given it to AJ. And to be honest, AJ Styles, he deserves it though. He deserves that Intercontinental Championship. I really do think he deserves it. And each time they do something like this, I think it gets farther and farther away that they're going to give him a championship or push him to a level that which he deserves to.
Yeah, because even AJ Styles himself has says he doesn't have much time left either.
Right. Right. But you know, they have their storyline booking in hand, and they have Worlds Collide coming up, and so that's why they're doing it. And
There were some highlights on Raw though.
there was. We can
I
talk
know.
about the main storyline that people are talking about coming out of Monday Night Raw, and it wasn't that main event, which we'll talk about later.
AJ Lee, AJ Lee, AJ Lee, AJ Lee.
So Punk comes out, talks about Becky Lynch getting involved in the World Heavyweight Championship
Yeah.
match.
And he called out Seth and
The man comes out. She goes, "Not the man you're looking for, but the man you're gonna get."
and Becky came out to Seth's music, did his little like his little like walk to the ring.
Yeah.
So and man, the Paris crowd was letting her hear it. They were telling her to shut the F up.
Shut the fuck up. Oh yeah.
Hey, it's
Yeah.
hey, PG show.
PG show. That's why I whispered it.
PG show.
Wow. Anyway,
Well, you are just making a reference of what the crowd said. So it's not like it's you saying it. You're just
exactly.
reiterating what the crowd said. So
Exactly. Shut the up. There you go.
there. There. But yeah, no, it was really interesting. And I text you. I was like, dude, this doesn't feel like it's CM Punk talking to Becky Lynch. This feels like it's Phil Brooks talking to Rebecca Quinn.
Quite possibly.
That's what it felt like to me because it was a great segment. Don't get me wrong, but it felt really tense.
It did, and especially when Becky Lynch was slapping around CM Punk like he's a stepchild, slapping around, putting the man's hands on him.
Yeah, and you want to know something crazy because we've heard AJ Lee's chants before, but this is the first time they actually acknowledge it on TV.
Right, right, and so yeah, this is a built-in storyline for AJ Lee to come back. I mean, at this point, with what they did on TV here, how could they not bring AJ Lee back? I mean, it would be
where is
a disappointment.
Mike? I have a question. Where is SmackDown on Friday?
Chicago.
And you know who's gonna be there?
Well, Punk said he's going to be there now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
time
And
to light it up.
Becky Lynch was talking about like she doesn't work here. She wouldn't be bringing it up if there wasn't something in the plans. So
Is it time to light it up on SmackDown?
yeah. So Punk said, "You're gonna regret putting your hands on me."
Now there's a lot of people on Twitter. There's people saying like, "Oh, watch, it's gonna be Rhea. Just watch, it's gonna be Rhea."
No, what people are? What people are this? Are these?
They're like, "Oh, well, Punk and Rhea were talking backstage." It's like, okay, so.
That has no. Rhea's in a
And then
different storyline.
and then some are saying that, "Oh, watch, it's gonna be Nikki Bella." It's like, why?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Don't listen to these people. They
Why?
don't know what they're talking about.
That's why I'm not. Out of all the options, AJ Lee makes the most sense. You have Seth and Becky, real life husband and wife.
Exactly.
CM Punk needs backup.
Right.
Who needs backup than his own wife?
Exactly. So it's obvious that AJ Lee is coming in. Could it be on SmackDown? I think it might be. I was fully expecting to hear "Light 'Em Up" on a couple hours ago when this segment took place.
It would have been
Yeah.
cool if when Seth was walking to the back, we just see him get like thrown back onto the stage.
Yeah.
And he's like shocked.
Do a little chick kick.
Yeah, but then they don't like show who did it. We just see like he got ambushed by somebody.
Yeah, but that doesn't make any sense though because AJ Lee is such a small woman. She couldn't take out Seth Rollins on her own. Now she can take out Becky Lynch.
Sure has some circles around Becky.
Oh my gosh! Hey, easy. Yeah, Becky Lynch is your woman. Becky Lynch is your woman. There's proof of this.
Oh, because of
There's visual proof of this.
Yeah, you're jealous of that picture.
There's a picture when me and Ryan went to WrestleMania in Dallas, and Ryan was able to meet Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch, and Ryan took a picture right next to the twins. And we're not talking about their kids.
Yeah, I thought a good thing Seth didn't see because he probably would have wanted to fight me right then and there.
Exactly. Yeah.
I would have been like, "My name's Mike Andrade.
Yep. Exactly.
This is his address."
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, solid segment. I think this leads to AJ Lee coming back 100%. 100%.
Yeah. And now let's talk more Clash in Paris.
Clash in Paris. Yeah, talk about it. Great match between Rusev and Sheamus.
Banger after banger after
They're a
banger.
burger. Oh no, those guys just went at it.
Yeah.
They
No,
had
I think the stipulation really helped it too.
yeah. Yeah, a Donnybrook match. Those guys seemed like they had so much to prove out there, and they really did.
Because Sheamus hasn't had a PLE match in like 3 years.
Yeah. Yeah. And so look, those guys went out there because man, they could not get on the PLEs for the life of themselves. Triple H kept booking them on Raw. And so they took this opportunity and they ran with it. Now it sets up Rusev to really be a legitimate contender. I mean,
Yeah,
not
and
going to
a
be in the
fun
World
fact,
Heavyweight Championship.
and a fun fact, Sheamus has only tapped out twice. Both times were to Rusev.
Oh wow, when did he tap out to him?
Yeah, well, Clash in Paris,
Yeah, and then
and then I think when Rusev was in his undefeated streak, he
mm,
wrestled Sheamus, and I think he tapped Sheamus out then.
yeah, you tapped out. But no, those two guys went out there. They had a classic, and so kudos to them. This it sets up Rusev to be a legitimate guy on Raw now. And to be honest, I mean he may not be in the World Heavyweight Championship picture, but definitely whenever they get that title off Dom Mysterio, he could be Intercontinental Champion again. He could be, or if he, I don't know if he was ever Intercontinental Champion, but
Who,
definitely
Rusev?
in a serious position because you have to capitalize now off this. You can't just put him in the back burner like they've done so many years. With
Yeah, yeah. No, I definitely feel
yeah,
like
this
they
and
really,
also yeah, you can't be like remember when Miro Rusev was in AEW, Tony Khan started him off strong, and then we didn't see Miro for like 6 months. Same thing can't happen here. They have to capitalize off this. You know?
yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I agree. The nice thing though is we have seen Rusev on TV every week, whether it's like a backstage segment or a vignette or like in a match. So I will give them that. It's like he at least he's on TV every week.
Yeah. Yeah, very true. Very true. What other matches from Clash in Paris did you like?
Well, first let's talk about Roman Reigns and Bronson Reed. I think that match definitely exceeded expectations.
Yeah,
You know, I know Roman won, but I'll still say it made Bronson Reed look strong.
did. It did.
Yeah, it made him look strong, and I thought, you know, the match itself was going to be like meh, but I think it was a good decision for that to kick off the show.
Yeah.
Um, and especially like after the match was over, and man, it went on for like 10 minutes after of them just beating the snot
It
out of
did.
Rome.
Yeah. Yeah, they beat the fuck out of him. So, yeah, good
He
job of
got
you guys laying it
he
in.
yeah, he got the Shula Fala back, and he actually autographed the shoes, and he started to throw them in the crowd,
Yeah.
and then Ron Breaker gave him a nasty spear,
Yeah. Yeah.
best spear in the game.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw on Raw, he was wearing a shirt that says "Fear the Spear."
Yeah. Yeah, his spear is relentless, man. I think
Yeah,
better than Goldberg's. I think Rhino had a really good spear. It was the
yeah,
Goldberg.
Rhino's is really good,
Yeah, Edge is the worst out of all of them.
but
Yeah.
I think like just the fact when like Ron Breaker can run and literally hit a spear like midair, like is
Yeah,
insane.
exactly.
Oh,
Exactly.
but so yeah, so I thought that was a solid match. It's way to write off Roman because he's off to go film Street Fighter with your current WWE champion who doesn't want to show up to work.
Hey,
You
look,
gotta win the title. So
you weren't complaining when it was Brock Lesnar. You weren't complaining. You don't complain when John Cena takes off time from WWE.
yeah, but Cena was gone for like 2 weeks at a time and then came back.
Look, he's not Cody Rhodes not the first. He won't be the last, and he's already going to come back soon.
Apparently, from what I've heard, he won't be done filming until September 20th. So that means he might miss WrestlePalooza.
No, I doubt that. Him and Drew have to have that title match.
We'll see. Just tell your boy to come back to work.
Hmm.
He's been drinking too much with your final boss.
Oh well, your boy only has one date in November.
Well, no, there's still two unannounced dates.
That's true. That's true. probably in November to lead up to Survivor Series.
He'll
Or
probably, he'll probably be on a Raw or SmackDown before Survivor Series.
exactly. I was thinking about, not to get off subject, but I was thinking about what's also going to be sad for John Cena fans like yourself is we're going to have a final Monday Night Raw he's going to be on, a final SmackDown. You know, those things
I'm
might be
not ready
just as
for that.
emotional.
Can he? I want him to extend his tour at least till WrestleMania.
He won't.
John,
He won't.
John, if you're listening, I know you're a man of your word, but take it from me, your biggest fan, and everybody else. After the bangers you put on these last two PLEs, please extend your tour. Please, please extend your tour.
Nah.
I would not be surprised if after like his last match, I would not be surprised if we hear a one more year chant.
It's not going to happen. He's already stuck to this. He's a man of his word.
Let a man dream. Damn it, Mike. Why you gotta be such a Debbie
He's a man of
Downer?
his word. He's not going
Why
to
you gotta be such a So let me be delusional. Let me be happy. Let me have
be
my moment.
delusional.
Sheesh.
You're the
Such a Debbie
delusional cheap.
Downer. Well, it's all right. I know you're all butthurt because I exposed the Rock for not being all that great
Yeah,
last night.
the Rock's the goat, man.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is the real goat.
Stone Cold roasted his ass on a mic.
Whatever.
So did Punk, and so
Nobody
did Cena. He got exposed.
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 Anyways, yeah, I would say let's go back to Clash in Paris. I would
Uh,
say Clash in Paris was a good, solid B pay-per-view.
you had like the matches that like really stood out, and then like the kind of meh, like the tag title match it was okay,
I think
but
those two matches
interesting,
made it a B.
yeah. The I feel like the interesting part of the tag title match though was we saw tension between Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins,
Oh, yeah.
and so
Right.
they're teasing a split,
Yeah.
and
I
so
think it's time.
I feel like that's going to be an interesting twist, and I think Dawkins is going to be the one to turn.
It's time. It's time to get those guys up and out of there, out of that tag team. I mean, what more can you do with that tag team? They've already won the tag team title.
Now the one thing is you got to think of it because when they've broken up tag teams before, there's always the one they push and the one that ends up like not. And so like I don't think that's gonna happen because I think Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford are both very individually talented, but there is that possibility that Montez is gonna get the one to get like the monster like singles
Well,
push.
if
Angelo's
this
gonna be
was,
left to
yeah,
dust.
if this was a couple years ago, I would have said no doubt. I mean, Montez Ford is the one that's going to shine. But I think over the last couple of years, Dawkins has lost weight. He's shown the ability in the ring to put on great spots.
Oh
He
yeah,
improved in the
I
ring.
remember when we were at WrestleMania and Hollywood, he gave us one of the best spots of that entire weekend. The
Exactly.
what they call the freaking like the shoulder tackle, the Braun Strowman.
Yeah. And so it's not I mean, yeah, Montez Ford is definitely going to be a star. There's still no doubt about that, but it's not so clear cut anymore of which as to what it was back 2 years
Yeah,
ago.
I feel
I think
like Dawkins has really
yeah,
stepped up and kind of showed like, hey, I know y'all think Tez is gonna
yeah,
be a star, but don't forget about me. Here, let me show
yeah.
you what I can do.
I think 2 years ago there was a big gap between the two, and
Oh
I think
yeah,
the gap is
yeah,
short now.
yeah. I definitely agree. They both are individually talented, so it'll be interesting to see where that goes. And
Mhm.
then we had the Women's Intercontinental Championship match. That match was, oh God,
Yeah, we
not that
I
match was
know
not.
I know Nikki Bella is your girl, but and you're part of the Bella Army.
Not no more. Not no more.
You
She made the
were
biggest
once a
mistake
part of
of
the
her
Bella
life.
Army.
She made the biggest mistake of her life by leaving the goat.
You were once a part of the Bella Army.
The goat was right.
The goat was right.
Yeah.
And also, too,
No,
he's
I just
not.
found it funny because she did the STF, but Michael Cole called it the Fearless Lock. It's like, bro, you know it's the STF. Just call it the STF.
But
You
then it's
know it's
funny
the
because in the main
STF.
event, well, not the main event, but between the match and between Cena and Logan Paul, he called it the STFU.
Yeah.
So I don't know what they're trying to do there.
I feel like maybe it's because Triple H is a little more like lenient. It's like, okay, it's the STFU. Like the little kids won't know what it means. Like fans like us will know what it really stands for.
Yeah.
But it's like the new generation of kids, they don't know what STFU actually
Well,
means.
basically it was what the fans were telling Becky.
Yeah,
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 exactly. And so, yeah, Nikki Bella is definitely. I think her peak was what 2017, 2016, around there.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
But
she's a lot older in the ring. She's been out of the ring for such a long time too. She's not a caliber wrestler that.
and her and Becky don't have chemistry.
No, they don't.
I
No, they
like
don't.
Becky is really great, and she does well with almost anyone she's given. But they literally had like zero chemistry. Like I don't know if you saw Nikki went for a kick and Becky was nowhere near.
Yeah. Well, we can see how much chemistry AJ Lee and Becky Lynch have together at this point.
Yeah. And remember, AJ Lee once said, talent isn't sexually transmitted.
Exactly.
So, yeah. So we had that. And then it was,
Then you had the world title match.
the main event. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we did talk about Cena and
You
Logan
know,
Paul. So,
I'll say this going
you know
back.
how you,
And this might cause a tangent between you, but both Michael Cole and Wade Barrett said on commentary, if you can't see the talent,
they're being paid to say that, dude.
no, they're not being.
They're being
Yes,
paid to
yes,
say that,
they're
dude.
not getting paid to say that. You can't
Yes,
see
they
the
are,
talent
dude.
in Logan Paul, then you are blinded by your hatred.
He's not. He's overrated. What is the deal? Like, why is he so hyped up? He's nothing. He's
His
nothing.
pure athleticism that is best in the WWE by like a long shot.
He's had two great matches. Seth and Cena. All his other matches have been decent.
And been decent.
Yes, decent.
Okay, so you're gonna rate him. You said he's had two great matches, and then the rest decent matches.
Yes,
That's
decent
a
or
good.
mid
That's a good solid B plus.
or flat out bad. Yeah, he's a
He's
B
not
plus.
that bad. That's not bad.
He's had a bad. His worst match to date was AJ Styles at this year's
Yeah,
WrestleMania.
everyone's.
God awful.
I don't remember that being god awful, but
That match was awful, dude.
you're just a hater.
No, dude, he gets carried by his opponents.
Wrestling with Ryan.
Seth carried him at WrestleMania.
Ryan from Wrestling with Ryan is a hater.
Randy and KO carried him at WrestleMania.
But we do not
last
condone
year.
the hate that Ryan Hernandez spews upon Logan
LA
Paul.
Knight carried him at SummerSlam.
We do not spew the hate. Logan Paul, if you're watching this, you can come on this podcast and tell Ryan what's up.
You're never ever gonna convince me that Logan Paul's a great wrestler because he's not.
Yes, he is. But let's talk about the main event. Talk about that main event from last night.
I thought the main event could have been better, but I think that's just because I kind of set high expectations because of who you had in the match, and
Yeah.
because of the story revolving the four of them.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't a bad match by all means. It was a good match. It was a solid main event, but I thought it could have been better. But I mean, you did have some bright spots. Like LA Knight looked really good. Like LA Knight really showed, like, hey,
Dude,
you don't think
yeah.
a lot of people don't think, oh, he's not a world champion caliber guy.
when
But
LA Knight, okay,
LA Knight, he steps up, man.
he does. And he's a world championship contending wrestler.
Oh, definitely.
There's one thing that LA Knight I get really freaking scared of. Every time he does it, and I'm like, dude, this guy's asking for an embarrassing moment. And you know what's
Yes. When he does the jump,
the jump. Yes, backwards from the second turnbuckle to the top.
Yeah, he's missed it a couple times.
Yes. I'm like, dude.
And they've acknowledged it too. They've acknowledged it on commentary. They're like, oh, he slipped. He missed it.
What is the purpose of doing that?
And then last night when he went through the announce table, dude, I don't know if you saw, his back foot like landed awkwardly on the announce table when he did his elbow.
Yeah. No, I just don't think that's a very smart spot because you're asking to botch it more times than, well, I mean, he lands it more times than not now, but like, dude, you're just asking for a botch, you're asking for an injury. Just not to completely like discredit him. Anybody can botch
or get injured on any move, any given move.
Yeah, but that's just a silly, non-necessary
I
risk.
get what you're saying. Yeah, it's like why take the risk?
Right. You're jumping backwards on the ropes.
Yeah, but then look at the same thing with with Seth when he does the that one move that he never hits.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
does one bad step, boom, his knee's gone again.
exactly.
So that's why I say you can't just you can't discredit LA Knight. It's like it can happen on any move.
That's true. That's
Like
true.
I literally Charlotte Flair tore her ACL literally because she just took a misstep. That's literally it.
Wrestling is not ballet.
It's not.
Exactly.
A lot of them take ballet to help with like their balance and stuff, but
But yeah, that main event, yeah, it was kind of a not really a letdown, but not great. Especially after the matches we got with Cena and Paul and Rusev and Sheamus.
I think you can attest to this. I think definitely the highlights of the show were Sheamus, Rusev, Cena, and Logan. I think without a doubt those two were
Yeah,
those were the show stealers.
exactly. Yeah.
Like even on X, because I know a lot of, and believe me, I'm included. I know you loved it, but me included. A lot of people did not want Logan Paul versus John Cena.
Well,
A
I
lot of
mean,
people didn't.
sure.
And a lot of people are like, oh, watch, this match probably isn't even going to really be that good. And everybody's like, nah, if Logan wins, then it's like a total joke. People were like, they did not want it. And then I think after this match, everyone's like, yeah, sure, I didn't like it.
Logan Paul gained a lot of people's respect after that match as a wrestler.
I'm just glad, I will say this, I'm just glad it didn't happen at WrestleMania because I felt like it would have been a waste of John Cena's
All right,
life.
what if John Cena comes back for one more match, but it's against Logan Paul to lose?
Fuck no.
Oh, you said you want one more match.
I do, and I do want one more match, and I want that one more match to be either with AJ Styles or The Rock.
Or Logan Paul, where he loses.
No, no. The only reason I say The Rock is because it makes sense.
Yeah, but Rock versus Cena
But,
is never going to
but
happen.
your boy doesn't want to show up to work, and your boy is off the juice. He's not The
He's,
Rock
yeah,
anymore.
he
He's
was
the
looking skinny
Pebble.
now.
He's the Pebble.
The Pebble, exactly. Yeah,
His earlier reviews for his new movie has 100%. They say it's a career best. It's like, yeah. Okay, whatever. Still an overrated actor.
hey, that's showing the depth and the range that Dwayne Johnson can do.
Batista's a better actor than The
Oh,
Rock.
Batista's a way better actor.
Even,
Batista's a better actor than
I
John
won't
Cena.
deny that. I love as much as I love John Cena. I'm not afraid to admit it. Batista is by far the best wrestler turned actor.
Yeah, no, very true.
But I would say I think Cena is above The Rock, but Batista is still at the top.
Right, exactly. But any final thoughts from this weekend?
Shout out to France, man. Y'all are crazy. I was just telling Mike, I was just texting Mike yesterday. I was like, dude, I'm putting it on my bucket list. I want to go to France for a WWE show.
Oh,
I
definitely.
want to be part of the crowd because it's so different, like hearing it and seeing it on TV compared to actually being there.
Yeah,
Like even a lot of people say, even the commentators say, be like, it does not do you justice on your television. It doesn't.
it
Like
is not. And
no,
being able to be in that
because
crowd, obviously,
even when we've been to WrestleMania, it's like it is loud, and then when we watch on TV, it's like, oh, it doesn't even sound that loud.
exactly. Yeah. Well,
Like I remember when we went to WrestleMania 39, dude, the crowd was hot. The crowd was so loud that entire weekend in LA for
exactly.
WrestleMania 39, and then when you watch it back, it's like, damn,
Exactly.
it really doesn't do it justice. So it's like, man, oh man, France is by far the best WWE crowd ever.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like, I really hope WWE does more international shows, which they actually are, because in January they're going to Germany and Scotland and they're doing a European tour in January to kick off the year
Yeah.
for the Road to the Royal Rumble. So I think that's going to be really cool and interesting. It's like, wow, we're going to get a solid month straight of all international shows.
Exactly.
It's going to be insane. And I'm actually excited for it.
It'll be good to see leading up to the Royal Rumble next year. But leading up to next week, Ryan, we'll record another podcast. This one's been a good one. This one's been a fun one,
Yes.
talking about WWE's weekend in France.
And I'm just happy because I told you, and you know how not only sad but how mad I would have been if Logan Paul won.
Right thing
You
would have
know,
been the right thing to do.
like I know even though you're like messing with me, you know deep down you know how much that it would have really like affected me if he lost.
Exactly. Well,
You,
no.
you
Stop.
know, yeah,
Stop.
you know.
Stop. It wouldn't have affected you. It's just wrestling. It's a storyline based.
Boy,
It's not life or death. It's not life or death.
it is.
Okay. All right. Kobe's last season,
No,
he went,
no,
he went 50,
no.
17 and 65.
You at least know how upset it would have made me.
Stop. Logan Paul is a great guy.
No,
Logan
he's not.
Paul's a great guy.
No, he's a terrible person. Terrible person.
About that. Stop.
He's not
He's
humble.
welcome on this podcast.
His theme song is a lie.
He is humble.
No, he's not. No, he is not. His theme song is a total lie. The dude
Humble.
scams people out of their money.
He needs to scam you out of your money.
The dude rigged. He did at Money in the Bank because he had no part of teaming with the GOAT
God.
at Money in the Bank. I don't know why you're so big on him.
Logan Paul, he's the future, man. He's the future.
You said he's gonna win the Rumble. Nah, dude, Sammy's winning the Rumble in 2026.
All right, you heard it for your first. Logan Paul is winning the 2026 Royal Rumble.
Sammy's winning the Rumble, dude.
How do you know?
It's in Saudi, dude.
You don't book
They've been teasing for the last like 2 years that Sammy's won a world title.
You don't book the shows.
Genuinely, when they literally speak stuff like that constantly, it happens. Like it was the same thing they said. Jey Uso's never won a singles title, and then he won the Intercontinental Championship.
You don't book the shows. Anything can happen. Anything can happen in the World Wrestling Federation. Vince McMahon said that 30 years ago. Okay.
What if I told you, like, you're saying he's winning the Rumble? Like, God, it's gonna pain me to say this, but like, what if he's not in the Rumble because he's in the title match?
Oh God, that'd be great.
Be terrible, and that would get me to root for Cody again. Because yes, I'm yes. Now you can ask Mike. I'm anti Cody.
Oh God.
Like, and it's not just be like, oh, well, he's done 50 with Cena. No, I'm anti Cody.
All right, guys. We have less than 2 minutes remaining, so we're gonna end it right there. But I want to thank you guys for listening to today's podcast. This is Lace 'em Up Sports Wrestling with Ryan. You can tune in next week's podcast to listen to Ryan continue to rant and rave about how he hates.
You'll hear me talk more smack about Logan Paul because Logan Paul is a terrible human being, super overrated.
Oh God.
So, yeah, you're never ever gonna get me saying anything nice about Logan Paul, ever.
Never.
And he had a great match last night because John Cena carried him because he's the GOAT and that's what he does.
Until next time, we'll see you.